Thank you very much for joining us. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Lensa Odingo. Our socials at KBC Channel 1, my Twitter handle at Tomboya24. President William Ruto says that his administration is pursuing a three-front approach to bring down the cost of living. Speaking during the 59th Jamhuri Day national celebrations held at the Nyayo National Stadium earlier today, the head of state said that among the interventions in lowering the cost of fertilizers for farmers for increased food production, providing affordable credit through the Hustler Fund, and also liberating the agricultural sector. And as Ben Chumba reports, President William Ruto also announced plans, by the way, to transfer 85% of the remaining government services to the digital space. And the reasons he gave was to ensure easy access to government services to all Kenyans around all the four corners of the country. Here is that report.
During the 59th Jamhuri Day celebrations held at the Nyayo National Stadium, Nairobi, President William Ruto detailed achievements and progress made by his administration in the 100 days he has been in office.
Our first agenda when we came into office is to ensure that we encourage farmers to access affordable fertilizer. And that is why we reduced fertilizer from 7,000 shillings to 3,500.
In response to food insecurity and high cost of living, the head of state said the government will import 10 million bags of assorted food and avail to farmers 6 million bags of fertilizer at 3,000 shillings a bag.
Our second agenda, and I have said this, is that we are going to import 10 million bags of different assorted types of food, including maize, so that we can close the gap temporarily because of the harvest that was limited in this year's agricultural season occasioned by climate change.
This year's Jamhuri Day celebration theme revolved around technology and innovation, with President Ruto outlining plans by the government to provide necessary infrastructure to enable internet access in every part of the country.
We have decided that we are going to have a 100,000 kilometer super highway that is going to be built to enable internet access our homes, our cities, our towns, and every part of the Republic of Kenya, because that is how we are going to be delivering government services going into the future.
The head of state further announced the government plans to transfer 80% of its services to the digital space to ensure easy access of government services.
Every Kenyan, wherever they are, they do not have to get into any bus to go to get government services or queue in any line to access government services. It will now be possible in 6 months, when we finish the digitization of 5,000 government services.
On the welfare of police officers, the president promised to unveil a task force before end of year to review their terms and conditions.
I commend the entire National Police Service, from the constable on the beat to the Inspector General, for the enthusiasm with which they have embraced the changes and enhanced our general security through increased vigilance and improved relationship with citizens.
Ben Chumba, Prime Edition.